I'm in my prime like I'm Theon. Yeah, focused on the green like it's neon. Niggas claim they real, but I don't even see none. I don't fuck with your type, y'all some peons. I'm in the zone like I'm Deion Sanders. Got 21 bitches with me, no manners. Asking 21 questions, nigga Curtis Jackson. Hey, fuck all of that talking, bitch, let's get it crackin'. Yeah.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Sports Noise Media. We've been missing for a good little minute, so we back at it again, man. We about to kick something off. I got my boy Mike, aka Bama Bull, in the building, man. What you got up for tonight, Mike, man?
Man, we blessed, man. See another year, man. Everybody out there, man. We made it 2025, man. First show of the year.
Good. Let's get it, man. We finna jump straight in, man. First topic that we got on the docket for tonight, man, is another SEC team, man, gets slaughtered. Georgia falls to Notre Dame in the Sugar Bowl. The game was postponed. Well, not postponed because of the tragedy. What went on in New Orleans, man. Prayers up for those people, family, people who passed away, and things of that nature, man. We praying for everybody in that situation. We praying for the city of New Orleans. New Orleans 2 hours away from where we at and where Mike from. So that's like a second home to us. So we're gonna keep them in our prayers, man. But with that being said, you got anything to put on there, Mike, man, about the tragedy, what happened there?
Yeah, man. Just condolences to all the family. Prayers up, like you said, man. It's unfortunate, tragic event happened like that. Man, just everybody just, stay in prayer, man, and hopefully they can get over it, man. Something that shouldn't never happen, but that's another topic, another discussion. But condolences for all the family, man. And I hate that it happened, bro.
Yeah. So let's jump into this game, man. Man, Georgia pretty much lost on their home turf, meaning the South.
Right.
I mean, it's been a bad year for the SEC, man. In the standpoint of this was the year that the gauntlet of the SEC to me finally got to the teams. Playing hard games week in and week out. I gotta give Notre Dame some type of credit. They came through and they put their best foot forward, and like the situation that they found themselves in to beat Georgia, which was ranked 2. And
yeah, that's 2.
I just ain't see it coming, man. Notre Dame is a one-dimensional team. They play solid defense. They really don't have any, like, they got a balance of just running the ball type deal. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's just something I didn't expect. A lot of this kind of game's been going on in the playoffs. Like I said, Georgia it just seemed like they weren't ready, man. They probably was ready to play yesterday, man, with game getting postponed, but I can't make them excuses. The way they lost to a team like Notre Dame, like I said, they pretty much bottom feeders of the playoffs, man. So it is what it is. Notre Dame be moving forward. Georgia be going home, man. What you got on that, Mike, man?
Man, took an unexpected turn, to be honest. I definitely thought Georgia was going to win this game by a landslide. But Notre Dame came in and shocked everybody, man. Like, I'm pretty sure nobody didn't believe in them guys except for if you stayed in the South, man. But outside of their locker room, they proved they belong. Man, they smacked Georgia definitely in the mouth. Georgia did not respond, was not ready. They came out and got dead on their road, man, just straight out the gate, man. They just came and just flooded them, man. And like you say, man, Georgia was not ready at all. It just seemed like they was not ready for the physicality of Notre Dame defensive line. Their whole defense as a whole, like their defense really showed me something tonight. They know their defense is not really solid through the season, but they played inspired all night. and they basically just shut Georgia down, man. Especially the run game. They shut them down, and Georgia came in with their backup quarterback starting because Carson Beck got put on injured reserve for having elbow surgery. So this is actually the backup quarterback first start, even though he came in and rescued the day in the SEC championship. This was his official first start, and he was not ready at all. I know they had a lot of praise for him for what he did in SEC championship game, but this is a whole different game, a whole different pressure. These guys playing for trying to go to win the trophy. That's a big difference. So Notre Dame proved that they belong there. They came in as a 7th-ranked team. A lot of people, kind of overlooked them guys and never thought them guys was going to be in position, but they proved they belong tonight.
It ain't no top 14 that made it to.
Nah, all 14, man.
Yeah,
basically that.
Yeah, Texas, Ohio is ranked number 8. Texas is ranked number 5, and Penn State is ranked number 6, and Notre Dame is ranked number 7. So
yeah,
I mean, this is what people been asking for, man, and pretty much people got what they wanted to see, man. But with that being said, we're gonna move right along to the next topic, man, which is the college football playoffs. Man, my thoughts on the college football playoffs, man. I'm not gonna crap on it because of my team didn't make it, but to be honest, man, I'm gonna be biased. I just wasn't feeling it this year, man. Like, I just feel like they ain't do a better job of making people understand that, hey, man, this is first year of the college playoffs. You need to be watching on this day, and this day. I mean, It pretty much was when New Year's hit, bro. They just start having games on at odd times. Like you got a game at 11 o'clock, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's still a Tuesday. Then you got games if you got one, and then you got a game on a Wednesday at 4 o'clock. Like it was the scheduling of it was just wild to me. Normally, the college bowl games be all lumped together. Like it'll start like on Friday and run through the whole weekend, and you just got games on top of games on top of games, which is bowl games. They didn't do a good job of letting people know that the bowl games was actually going on. Like you had regular bowl games mixed in with the playoff bowl game, which is, the Sugar Bowl is one of the 4 major bowls, but they didn't make it like the Sugar Bowl playoffs. Like they didn't do anything to integrate like the whole college experience into what's going on in the playoffs. As far as the team, I'm not going to talk about that because that's what it's going to be. You're going to play who in front of you, and the teams who made it into the playoffs, they deserve to make it in the playoffs. But I just think it's a big thumbs down, man. Big L on all the conferences, man. ESPN and all these people, man, on how they displayed the first ever college playoffs, man. I just don't like how they had everything set up, man. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got on it, man. I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna say it was bad, but at the same time, the presentation was horrible.
Yeah, I feel.
I'm gonna hand it over to you though, Mike. What you got on that?
I think the college football playoffs, I can sum it up in one word: probably unpredictable, man. Like it was never a team that you could say that they was gonna be a for sure or they gonna win. It was just unpredictable, Oregon came in as the number 1. They ain't lost all season. Then they get to the college football playoffs and get smacked. You know what I'm saying? To a point was like that's their first loss. Like nobody ain't really predict none of this stuff. Like nobody ain't think Penn State was gonna, be here or let alone Notre Dame. So it just a lot of it's like unpredictable. But at the same time, it just brings a twist to the college football playoffs. I mean, it's time for a change. That was the whole reason why they uh, brought this playoffs into effect to see a change. I guess to make it to be the same teams ain't coming. You know what I'm saying? Winning the championship over and over every year, or in position to win it every year. So it was a good way to even the playing field. But outside the Texas Arizona State game, we've seen a lot of blowouts. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yeah, it was it kind of put a lot of bad taste in people's mouth. I guess that's used to the old format. So I guess with this new format, we just got to get used to surprises like this. So I can't say I like it or I hate it. It's just one of them type of things where I'm just enjoying the moment as we go on. Like you say, hey, Bama ain't make it, but at the same time, we can't be biased about it. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it gives somebody else a chance, and that's cool. We're gonna see somebody that's gonna win the championship that we never thought would win the championship. So that's all, that's all I can say about them on the playoffs, man. Just tune in. Never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, because like you said, at the same time, man, we just ran down. We got the 5, the 8, the 7, the 6.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if it was going in last year, none of these teams would have had the opportunity. Like
Nah.
none of them. Like neither one of these teams would have had the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with that being said, man, we're gonna keep on this college football train, man. And next topic we got on the docket is Miro is entering the 2025 NFL draft. I'm gonna let you get off on this one first, Mike. What you got on my boy declaring for the draft? The aftermath of him leaving Alabama, like the whole lineup. Just give me what you got on it.
Man, Miro, man, is what they say a box of a bag of jelly beans at this point, man. You you don't know what you're gonna get from 'em. You either love him or you hate him. He basically it's frustrating at times watching this game. I think he could have used another season to refine his skills a little bit more, sharpen his skills a little bit more. But I guess he feel like he's gonna strike when the iron's hot. Um, I don't know why it would be hot. It's a little cold, but at the same time, man, he's gonna come out. Somebody gonna draft him in the first round.
You think
Somebody
so?
gonna.
In the first round?
Mel Kiper got him as the third ranked quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So we all know Mel Kiper. He Mel Kiper for a reason. So hey, hey, we seen stranger things, bro.
I got
We'll see.
third round, man.
Third round? Nah,
Yeah.
that dude going the first round. No later than the second round. Early second round for sure. Like it
That's a
just I
stretch.
don't know. It
That's a
just is skill.
stretch.
How his game is, it can translate to the NFL. He just need a lot of coaching and a great support system.
Yeah.
But if he work hard and do what he stay committed and refine his abilities and sharpen his skills, he can have a Jalen Hurts, you know what I'm saying, type of career,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. My argument wasn't like he didn't deserve. I'm just looking at it based on what teams need. And
Yeah,
it's not a lot of teams that need a quarterback at this point
for
outside
sure.
outside of the two quarterbacks that we know for sure that's going 1 and 2.
Yeah,
So once them two fall, the teams that actually need quarterbacks it's not a lot.
yeah,
So for the waste that many two waste a first round draft pick,
yeah. I
I mean
think so. I
that's kind of
think bro, bro gonna end up being a first round pick, especially pretty sure he gonna run the 40. I mean, he might not even need to run the 40 at this point because everybody know he fast.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Typically, when these type of quarterbacks come out, they want to show more of a passer than a runner. So at the combine, I'm pretty sure he probably ain't gonna run the 40. He just gonna do all the passing drills and stuff. So he got an opportunity at the combine to up his stock a little bit more because his last game, and you know that's some bad bad
Yeah,
way to go out. You know what I'm saying? You know the leave in the NFL scout's mouth. That's a bad taste. So, but a lot of teams like his ability, man. You know each year, he kind of got a little, he got
yeah,
better.
he improved area.
He got better and stuff. I just think in key games and key moments, I just feel like he kind of folded under pressure. But that's something that you can't really just change overnight. So that's something that he gotta just to get behind himself. And like I say, I just feel like he got to be in a great situation, great position, and with a great team and a coaching staff that's willing to work with him in order for him to achieve great things in the NFL. But who knows? You know what I'm saying? He might prove all this wrong. Like I said, we didn't know Jalen Hurts was gonna be who he is right now. So I feel like it's gonna be a make or break for him. Like he can end up being somebody that 2, 3, 4 years in the league and might not pan that, or he can have a career like Jalen Hurts, man. It's just he gets to the league, get in a great position, and take off and be better and be the best quarterback he can be.
Yeah, man, it's a double-edged sword. He had to leave. Alabama got some heat coming in when you talking about quarterbacks to replace him. Uh, the way that he played coming down the stretch, man, I think it's going to affect his draft position. Like you said, you seeing from what you got, what I got from you, he going in the first. I got him going third, fourth. I mean, he did a pretty good job at Alabama. It wasn't too much. It wasn't what we was used to last year. When Saban last year, he had to show the world that he was the best quarterback that we had, and that wasn't showing a lot. Like I said, he was a decent quarterback for Alabama. He did what he could do to the best of his abilities. And his skill set is just not, to me, it's only push the ball downfield, run. I don't think they utilized him the right. Well, I'm not going to say they utilized him, but they was asking him to do something that he wasn't capable of doing. So,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm not going to crap on him right now, man. He had a pretty good year at Alabama. Last year when he threw that touchdown in the back of the end zone, man, he gave us it's another highlight reel to the Alabama greatness, man. So, like I said, I wish him well on his journey. I think he made the right move with what Alabama got coming in, with what Alabama want to do for as passing the ball. I just think with the new coach switch over and everything like that, with having a more pass happy coach when Saban was there, he's more of a run heavy guy. So I just think he did. He made the right move for him and his family, man. So I salute him for that. I appreciate everything he did for Alabama, man. Hopefully we get somebody in there, man, gonna take the reins and do a better job. I'm not saying that against him, but I just think it's time. I can't even say it any better than that. I just think it's perfect timing on for everybody. So that's gonna be that, man. So we about to swing over to this NFL slate. First thing we got on this NFL, the Vikings versus the Detroit Lions. The winner of this game will have the number 1 seed in the NFC. These teams already played before. They got identical records. Both teams are 14-2. I mean, Detroit is starting. They on their way down. Minnesota's on their way up. I mean, Detroit, man, the way things going with them, man, they real deal need to keep the damn ambulance at the stadium. Like, their team is getting dropped like flies, man. And it's kind of sad in a sense because if they end up losing, injuries is really going to be the reason why. Typically, when it comes to football, we don't care nothing about no injuries. But the amount of injuries that this team has withstained, man, it's kind of crazy, man. I'm talking about they pulling people off the street, like literally off the street. Like it's been hell for them these last maybe 6 weeks, man. People getting hurt left and right. So I mean, they defense they starting to play horrible. They getting dropped on, but I had to give Jared Goff some credit, man, because I'm not gonna lie, man. I crapped on Jared Goff. I didn't believe in him. He kind of got me on his side now. Like to me, he really just couldn't read coverages. He always did those that I couldn't understand. He would drop back, look at a cover receiver, and just throw the ball. Like he do stuff like that. He actually did something like that a couple weeks ago, but that's not here or there. But man, I had to salute him, man, to get traded the way he got traded, man, and leading his team the way they leading. He leading his team, man. I got to give him a lot of respect and love. Sam Donner, man, he another person, man. Like I crapped on him too, bro. Like what he's doing right now, I didn't see this coming. And this is another reason why I think Mero is not going to go as high as we think, because Sam Donner is going to have a bidding war. It's going to be a real deal bidding war after this season for him to lead somebody else's team, because Minnesota's already set at quarterback. They already drafted. So it is with that, man. But it's going to be a hell of a game, man. It's a game that you don't have to worry about nobody being set down. We got a couple of games on the slate where the Eagles, which we're going to get on that a little bit later in the show, but the Eagles, they don't have to play their players. There's a couple of teams don't have to play their players. But this right here is for all the marbles, man. These boys, they going to have to play. So I'm looking forward to this game. You already know I'm gambling on this game. So, yeah, man, this might be the game of the year. But with that being said, I'm gonna swing it over to you, Mike. Man, what you got up on this banger of a game coming up this week?
Man, it's the granddaddy of them all, man. We never seen a game with this late, last game of the season, with this much on the line. With this the magnitude of this game, man, is unmatched. So, like you said, man, we talking about two teams that went 14-2, going head up for the number one seed. It don't get no better, man. You can't get no ask for a better Sunday night game. So, with that being said, you know, like with the Detroit Lions, man, they came in with on a mission, and they're trying to complete it, man, trying to get this number one seed. I truly think it's important for the Lions to get this number one seed in Minnesota, because I think, you know what I'm saying, with, like you said, with the injuries, with the stuff, they definitely need that bye to rest up, get some guys back, hopefully. You know, maybe to get some rest for these key starters. But I feel like if Detroit had the number one seed last year, they probably would have won the Super Bowl, bro. I mean, you know, went to the Super Bowl. Who knows? So they know what's at stake. They the more experienced team. Minnesota Vikings, they the new team to the dance right now. The most surprised team of the surprise story of the whole NFL has been the Minnesota Vikings. Sam Darnold Sam Darnold having a resurgent season like he having. You know, with the coach and stuff, man, it's been nothing short of amazing what Minnesota Vikings has done this year. We all know about Justin Jefferson, but Brian Flores and that defense, man, how he turned the defense around. We've been talking about that all season. That's played a huge part in what this team has become. It's gonna be a great game, man. The first game was a nail biter, so I'm speaking on this to the highest scoring nail biting contest as well, coming down to the end. Me personally, I think Detroit, you know what I'm saying, might win this game. I'm just taking the most experienced team, because Minnesota, like I said, they never played a game of this magnitude, so they have to prove themselves and see, you know, show everybody that the regular season just ain't a fluke, and it starts right here, because they can, you know, if they don't get this number one seed, they can go. Whoever loses this game will be the 5th seed. So that'll be the first time we ever seen a 14-2 team being the 5th seed. So yeah, it's a lot at stake.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot at stake, man. So
they had to go on the road, bro.
Yeah, so I just feel like Detroit like actually need this game, man. Like I feel like Minnesota lose, whatever the case might be, they still can be like in the mix. But Detroit, man, I don't think they can survive being the number 5 seed going into these playoffs. I think Dio said Detroit is a must win for them. And knowing Dan Campbell, he gonna put it on the line, man. Jared Goff and them guys, Gibbs having an amazing season. St. Brown, them guys, they still got some playmakers, man, still intact, man. J. Mo Williams having a great breakout season. Love to see that from him, man. He deserves it. Man, this Detroit, man's offense, man, has been number spectacular, bro. Like they got 2,000 yard rushers, 2,000 yard receiver. Like, man, they doing some amazing stuff, bro. So, like I said in the beginning, man, this feel like this could be Detroit them year. And I'm sticking by that. I'm Baltimore all day, but Detroit looking like the team to beat in the NFC, man. And we're gonna see it Sunday night.
Let me ask you this question: is this a suicide game? And what I mean by that is that the team, this game is going to be a hard fought game.
Oh yeah.
And the team that comes out on the losing side is going backwards, and the team who wins is going to get that first week back, and they're going to be able to rest themselves. So it's like it's a double-edged sword for whoever wins this game, because like I said, the winner get to go and sit down, but the loser they playoff going to actually start in this game, because this is a playoff game. The atmosphere is going to be a playoff atmosphere. So the loser of this game is actually, it's going to be like they lost a playoff game, but getting another shot and going through another gauntlet, going on the road. So basically the question I'm asking, the team that loses game, do you think they pretty much doomed?
Not necessarily. Like I said, if Detroit loses game, man, they could be. You know what I'm saying? They could be. But Minnesota, I still think they lose this game. I think still moving forward, like they got a chance to still make it. Who knows? They can run to each other again, the players, and play for a third time. It's still like an option on the table. So I don't know, man. TBD, man, to be determined. But at the same time, I just feel like the path, you know what I'm saying, if it goes through Detroit, I just feel like, man, they have a greater chance to make it to the Super Bowl opposed to Minnesota. So, like I said, it's a lot at stake in this game. And I'm pretty sure Jared Goff and the boys gonna come ready. Not to say Sam Darnold ain't. I just think it's gonna be a great game. But I just get an edge to Detroit in the end.
Yeah. We're gonna move. We're gonna stick on this this playoff theme. 2024-25 season NFL playoffs, AFC, NFC. Man, it's been a heck of a year this year. My team is non-existent when you talk about this playoff shit. Hopefully we get like a top 10 draft pick. But Mike, you still got some skin in the game, man. What's your expectations just for the playoffs in general and the expectations for your team? Like, I'm pretty sure you want to take it one playoff series at a time, because in the the AFC is real over there. You got Kansas City with the first round bye just sitting in the cut, man, and you got to worry about Buffalo, which it's a gauntlet over there for you guys, man. So just give me the whole rundown, man, of how you feeling about this 2024-25 playoff run, and what you think your team is capable of doing. Because, of course, you want them to go to the Super Bowl and win. But like I said, you the only person who still got skin in the game. What's your realistic outlook on what your team can do as far as, can they beat these teams who I just named, and et cetera, et cetera?
Well, the outlook on my team, you know what I'm saying, the Ravens, man. You know, of course, I want us to go to the Super Bowl. We locked in this third seed right now. We still have to win at Cleveland to get locked the third seed locked up. And Pittsburgh, we still like kind of like on our heels, so it's a lot to be determined. Hopefully we lock into this third seed. I know it'll mean a lot. My expectations for the Ravens, man, I expect that it's go in, like you said, series at a time and try to get the job done, man. We was, not too far removed away from the AFC Championship game against those Kansas City Chiefs. So the whole reason why we added Derrick Henry and them is to, get us further in the playoffs. So I'm kind of looking for us to step up and handle business in the playoffs, man. Me personally, I don't, when it comes to the playoffs on the AFC side, I'm not really worried about nobody but the Kansas City Chiefs. But I feel like we can beat Buffalo for sure in the playoffs. I know we beat them in the regular season, but I think we can beat them in the playoffs as well. Things, you seen what we did against the Texans, Chargers, all them type of teams. So I'm not really like concerned about no other team but the Kansas City Chiefs. I feel like it's hopefully somebody knock Kansas City off before the Baltimore even get to that point. Maybe that might happen. But if it don't, we run to Kansas City, it is what it is type thing, man. So to be the best, you gotta beat the best. Like Bret Hart said, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So hey, we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta handle our business, man. We know what's at stake. We got a hungry team, despite, you know what I'm saying, we don't have the same team as last year. I feel like our team last year was way more talented, of course. Everybody felt like last year was our year. But I feel like, when the light's not down on shining on us that hard, I feel like we thrive a little bit more. So, each and every time we done won the championship, we won, as a lower level team. So hey, this could be the path for us, you know what I'm saying? So that's my outlook, for the Ravens. For the AFC playoff run, I feel like it's gonna be an amazing playoffs. Got a lot of talented team on the AFC side, outside of just the Chiefs and the Bills. You got the Ravens, Chargers, Texans. Man, we got some good teams, some great teams. And it might be an upset or two.
Yeah, let me give the people a rundown of the games. You got, if the playoffs started today, you got Kansas City as #1 seed. You got Buffalo playing against Denver. You got y'all, which is the Baltimore Ravens, playing against the Chargers. You got Pittsburgh playing against the Houston Texans. And in the NFC, you got to be determined
#1 seed.
We had a #1 seed, which whoever win or lose that game will be playing against Tampa Bay Bucks. And you got Washington versus the LA, I almost said the Chargers, but the LA Rams. And you got Green Bay playing against Philly. So that's the playoff, pretty much the playoff matchup right there.
All right, so that let me ask you a question. That Seattle Rams game, that's a win to get in the game as well, right?
Yeah, but I think as long as the Rams win, they're fine.
Right, but if Seattle win, then what?
They'll just swap it out.
Okay. Then. Well, yeah. Well, like I said, with the AFC, there's a lot of talented, more talented teams in the AFC than the NFC, of course. But I think on the NFC side, it's gonna be a gritty path for anybody. I think it's gonna be more surprising than people think, man. I think it's gonna be one of these 5th, 6th seeds or something like that kind of go a little farther than what people think. Like the Rams are more dangerous than you think. If they get in, they definitely a dangerous team to be looking out for. Even Tampa Bay today, to a certain degree,
I like what Tampa Bay. Then they're gonna get that bye. I mean, not the bye. Their first game at home because they won the conference. That's gonna be crazy right there.
We all know with Detroit, with Minnesota having a great year, that's a team to look out for. But Philly, man, I think is the team that everybody's circling around and hoping they get for. They put a lot of chips on the table this year. The historical season by Saquon Barkley, man. So I think they want to cap it out by getting far. I know they had a disappointing playoff run last year when they got Austin in the first round by Tampa Bay. So they're looking to bounce back, man. Philly had a lot of expectations last year they didn't meet. So I think with this season, the expectations had heightened, but at the same time, I think they got the team that's suited and ready for this good playoff run, man. And they can make it far, man. Washington, young, dangerous, hungry team led by Jane Daniels, spectacular Jane Daniels. Who to know what he'll do in the playoffs? This is what legacies are born and built. So hopefully, we might see Jane Daniels put on another spectacular performance, man, and add on to his historical season that he having. So man, it's a lot, man. This playoffs gonna be real turned up, man.
I definitely will see what Washington gonna do, man.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a great playoffs, man. We all know the Super Bowl's in New Orleans this year. That adds a lot of effect into it as well. I'm just looking forward to these great games, man. I just think it's not gonna be a clear path for neither one of these teams on either side. Nah. Definitely, man. It's the toss up. Everybody has their flaws. Everybody has their strengths, and everybody got a lot to prove, man. So we're gonna see one hell of a playoff this year for sure.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. I think it's gonna be some good quality games. Everybody, this is the aftermath of having Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, players of that nature running the league for so long, man, and everything's up for grabs, man. Like the king's dead, so it's somebody else's turn to take over. And I mean, Kansas City, Mahomes, he didn't declare himself the king, but he still got to fight off a couple more people, dog, for him to solidify himself, and he will be doing that this year. If he do this, if he win his third Super Bowl this year, man, he's gonna be anointed as a king. You know what I'm saying? It's still a struggle right now. Lamar got something to say about that. But if Kansas City, you know what I'm saying, win the Super Bowl this year, from this point on, they the new dynasty. As you know what I'm saying, we have those in the league, and everybody else gonna have to bend the knee, and we're gonna have to respect them as such. And it's gonna be a lot of disrespect pointed at other teams, and it's gonna be a lot of respect given to the Kansas City Chiefs. So, I mean, it's gonna be a hell of a playoff this year, man. I'm looking forward to it, just for the simple fact, the uncertainty. Like, can nobody say, even with Kansas City being who they is, the coaching staff and all the things of that nature, you still can't definitively say that they is the best team in the league, and it ain't any given Sunday don't apply to them. So with that being said, man, like you said, I'm looking forward to it, man. And like how you were just saying with the Eagles and stuff, we gonna stay on that Eagle issue. Man, this right here is crazy. I'm gonna go first on this one, Mike, man. Like, this is crazy. First off, before I even get in the topic, man, bro, all weekend I have seen the owner of the Giants video. I've seen that video at least 50 times, bro. And every time I see it, I have to watch it, bro. With this man coming on national TV and saying that he don't know what he would do if Saquon Barkley was to go to the Philadelphia Eagles. Like, for this man to be a billionaire and he can't control his situation. You know how bad he has to feel, bro, being a billionaire and the buck stops at you on every situation and he hand that power over to somebody else and they F him over like this, bro. And not only the man pleaded with him told him that this man was the most popular player on the team.
What?
And this man looked this man dead in his face, say, it's time to pay Dan Jones and get him his bread. Man, just, and I know how you feel about Danny Dimes, Mike.
Danny
Just
who?
Danny Dimes.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm trying to
But
be nice, man.
just give me a little taste of what you got on that whole situation before we jump into the topic. With Saquon Barkley just basically being released. He was released, right? He wasn't traded. He was released.
Nah, he wasn't released. They just didn't re-sign him. You know, it was his contract.
Yeah.
And they just didn't re-sign him.
Yeah, but lace me up with a little bit of what you got on that, Mike.
It's definitely gonna go down as the biggest blunder of all time, for sure. Like,
This man said all time.
for sure. Like, I mean, we can't name one worse, bro. Like, man, it's iconic, man. It's downright idiotic. I mean, it ain't enough words in the dictionary to say what kind of bonehead decision that they did to walk away, let this guy walk away, and he go on to have this historical season.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's ironic. You know, the proof is in the pudding. The guy was already a top 5 running back. The guy was the best player on y'all team, offense and defensive wise. You know, if you supposed to do everything in your power, you know, if you supposed to name the street after the dude, you could have named the street after him, got him his own burger, you know what I'm saying? Name the burger after him or something, you know what I'm saying, to convince this guy to stay in New York. I mean, the guy wanted to stay in New York. That's the cold thing about it. People don't understand that part.
Bro, he wanted to stay.
Dude didn't want to leave New York. He wanted to stay in New York. Like, he was content on staying in New York, despite this team being so horrific. But it's just like it's just crazy, man. I mean, he's on to greener pastures, and not just greener pastures. Like, he never have to worry about having a losing season again in Philly, man, because this is a team, man, that's one of the best organizations in the league. They handle their business, and they definitely one of the most solid teams in the league. So it was a match made in heaven, you know, when he went to Philly. It's crazy. You're gonna have to see this guy twice a year, no matter what, for the next 3 years. Yeah. So the guy gonna punish you and remind you every time. We're gonna get into the, you know what I'm saying, about the decision about him sitting down for this week against the Giants, because it would have been another notch on this hat, on the feather in his cap, if he would have broke the record against the Giants. Man. Ironically, you know, I was banking on that. I was kind of hoping that was gonna happen, but you know, we'll talk and get into that a little bit later. I'm just banking on the first question you asked me.
Yeah.
So with that, yeah, man, it's gonna go down as the biggest bonehead decision of all time, for sure.
In the NFL, all time sports.
Ah, man. Well, I'm damn. It's kind of up there, man. It's kind of up there, but NFL for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I know I just threw that on. You need some time to think on that.
Yeah, NBA. Yeah. I mean, we seen a lot of bonehead decisions in NBA as well. So, hey, you know, I had to really think on that. But NFL, from what I can think of, I don't know nothing worse. I don't know nothing worse than that.
I can't come up with nothing worse either, man. My whole thing is, man, it's like I just couldn't imagine being the owner and having that much power and to hand it over to somebody and they do what the GM do. Last question on that topic though, do the GM make it?
Oh nah, man, that whole building ought to get what that shit should go down like 9/11. No disrespect, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, you tripping, man.
No disrespect, but, you know.
Oh man, tripping.
You know, but no, I shouldn't have referred. I forgot, bro. I don't want to get us banned and stuff, but but at the same time, bro, like, yeah, bro, that's a burning building, man. That's going to the ground. They need to rebuild that whole house back up. I'm talking about rip the studs out. They don't need to have nothing remaining. They definitely should take the studs, everything out. You know what I'm saying? And just build a whole nother house, man, because everybody in that building deserve to go, man. Nobody in that building in that building should remain them except the janitorial service people.
Damn. Yeah, I feel you, man. And not only
And the only reason why they should remain because they got to clean their mess up.
yeah, man. For you to trade somebody to do a fucking move that was never done in the NFL, and the NFL been around damn near 100 years. And,
come on, man.
But yeah, man. So we gonna get into this topic, man. Bro, I'm just gonna be 100 with you, bro. If they don't win a Super Bowl, bro, this shit is gonna be.
Oh,
yeah. If they don't win the Super Bowl, he chose to do this and not let this man get these yards. Talking about wrestling, bro. First of all, when you talking about wrestling, bro, we talking about what Peyton Manning them used to do, where them boys would go out one series or whatnot, and still have a bye week. Like Peyton Manning used to rest the last game and had a bye week. This is the purpose of the reason why the NFL put division games at the end of the season, but the Giants ain't worth nothing. But at the same time, man, it's no way for this man to give up the rushing record. And I know it's a team sport, and I know that winning the Super Bowl is more important, bro. And I know that you don't want to risk injury or anything like that. I get it, bro. But at the same time, man, it's like you risk injury when you start talking about injury, bro. Like, it ain't like in the NBA, bro, when you up like 25 points going in the fourth quarter and you still got starters out there. That's different. You know what I'm saying? You know to pull these guys. But we talking about putting this man in, and, you know, I'm not no coach. I don't claim to be. But from the outside looking in, man, this man only need, 100 yards, Mike?
It was like 101 yards, something like that.
This man basically needed 100 yards, bro.
That's it,
And they talking about rest. And then it's one thing if you going against a potential playoff team. Bro, you going against the dumpster fire team of the league. Like, they just blew their own chance to get the number one pick. That's how crapped out day is, bro. So it's like, you see what Drew Lock did? He came out there like he was Joe Montana.
He did his thing. He did his thing.
Man, that's crazy. This dude came out there like Joe Montana and blew their chance of getting the number one draft pick, bro.
Man, I just think, man, you know, and let me say this too, man. Eric Dixon, you know, somewhere laughing right now because you know, he didn't want his record to get broken. You know, he one of the few guys, the few legends that don't want to get his record broken. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't nobody want to get that record broke deep down inside. He just brave.
Right. But he's been on regular saying, like, you know,
he on record saying that he don't want nobody to break it, bro.
Like, he's real outspoken about that. I always have been, even when, you know, when Adrian Peterson came close. Adrian Peterson was 9 yards short. You know, we all know about that. Like,
bro,
that's still going on as one of the most.
Man, I watched that game live, man. And AP, what's messed up about that game, bro? He thought he had it. That's the messed up part about it.
Like, what messed up about it? He had just broke a long run. He had just broke a long run to get them in field goal position. So they opted to kick the field goal, and they had a bunch of time on the clock.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they could have easily got the man 9 yards and then kick the field goal. But they just opted to go and kick a field goal and sit him down. Like, he was confused. Like, what the hell? Like, everybody was confused. But that's the closest somebody ever came. This record been upheld for how long now? Like, like 30 years or something, like type thing.
I think it's been longer than that, bro.
Man, it's like crazy, man. Like, they had Saquon Barkley easily could have got there. Me personally, I would let him play just the first half. I would let him play the first half. He last time they played the Giants, Saquon absolutely annihilated them boys, man.
Exactly.
He annihilated them, and this is a testament to him, man. For him, what he went through, I would want him to break it on his on that team anyway, you know. And
Right.
then, like I say, this history, man. Like this don't happen often. People don't have 2,000 yard season back to back. You know that we never been done. So I'm not saying that he can't go for 2,000 again,
Yeah.
but man, that's gonna be hard as hell, man. So every guy that have went 2,000 yards, I don't even think they came close to getting 2,000 yards the following season.
Nope.
So when you get a season like this, man, you got to capitalize, man. Like for sure. I think they should let him broke it. I think he could have got that easily in one half. Shit, he could have got that in one quarter. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? That with the way he ran against the Giants the first time. And I just think like they could have played him, man, for a half, man, for sure. I wanted him to see that break that record for sure, man. He was testing Saquon Barkley, man. The guy's one of the premier playmakers in the league. He definitely deserved it. He put on a magical season this year, and I hate to see him not even get a chance to break the record, man. It kind of suck in a way.
Yeah, man, because running back position is so difficult, bro. Like,
Yeah.
if the game get out of hand, you're not running the ball no more.
Right.
So imagine, like I said, it's just so many scenarios. Like I said, I'm not no coach. I ain't a part of their staff. It's just crazy to me, man, that they would do this. Like, because, like I said, you got to play the first week of the playoffs. Like,
Yeah.
It's like I'm going against what I'm saying, but the reason why I'm saying you got to play the first week in the playoffs is because who you're playing, you want to kind of keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like you
That's
want to
another
keep it
thing
rolling.
too.
Like
For sure.
it just, like I said, man, I'm not no coach or nothing, man. I just think it's a difficult decision, man. It really is, man. But you kind of alley-hooped me up for this next topic that we finna run through real quick, man. Man, can Derrick Henry become the first running back to hit 2K twice? Is already. I'm first of all, I'm gonna start off giving him his props, man, because for him to already have run for 2,000 years ago and still be in a condition to actually be 9 times out of 10, most quarter running backs, once they hit that 2,000 mark, man, they rather see 1,500 again. So, like I said, Derrick Henry has proved to be one of the greatest running backs in NFL history. Like, hands down, no debate. He's top 5. Like, one of the greatest running backs of all time. For us, the record, he got about a little bit. He got about 1,700. He literally had to rush for 200 more yards to get the record. It's not realistic for him to get it, but it would be great to see him run the ball and break a long run, and then they be like, okay, then he just broke an 80-yard run, and it's the first quarter or something like that. So we gonna give it a go. It'll be nice to see something like that. I would love to see something like that. And another thing with the Saquon Barkley thing, these dudes play football. I ain't never heard nobody, you know what I'm saying, playing in the football game and playing the whole game in the regular season and being like, damn, bro, he been running slow today. Maybe we should have rested in the last game. Like, you ain't never heard nobody say that when you talking about football, bro. So, but yeah, man, like I said, it's a stretch. But at the same time, it's not unrealistic for him to get the record, I would say. If it was about 300 or something like that, then I'll just say, nah, cut it out. But the type of runs and yards that Derrick Henry get, man, he can get half of that before the second half. And if he can do that, get half of that in the first half, all bets off, man. But I'm handing it over to you, Mike, man. What you got? Like, I couldn't determine was this a good move or not. I still really can't because at this point, Lamar has done what he has done, and he's graduated to we don't care what he's doing unless it's the playoffs.
Nah,
So
for sure.
I want to see can Derrick Henry help him get over that hump, man. But I'm gonna pass it over to you, Mike.
Man, first I want to congratulate Derrick Henry, man, for coming over there, man, and doing what you do best, man, and being the beast, the monster he has. Another guy that had a resurgence season. I know we talked about Sam Darnold, but this guy here, I mean, you can't really say a resurgence season, man. It is him being in a better environment, better team, and it shows, man. Derrick Henry, man, has been nothing short of amazing. The guy has been one of the main reasons where we at today. I know Lamar get all the headlines, the topics, as he should. But Derrick Henry damn sure played a big part in our success this season as well. And it'll be great, man, if he hit 2K. You know what I'm saying? That'll be amazing. You gotta think about this, man. The guy is 30 years old, you know, and for NFL running back, it's kind of like the end of your career type thing. So for him to still be putting on doing this type of thing, it's amazing to see. You know, we don't get to see 30-year-old running backs having this much success in the NFL. And Derrick Henry is proving it otherwise, man. He's defeating for the time right now. He's doing his thing, man, and he still got some more in the gas tank. I don't see him slowing down no time soon. I still see a couple more years left in his career. Hopefully, it's all with us. Hopefully, we can get a ring. Definitely with Derrick Henry, they'll definitely solidify him, like as you say, as a top 5 running back of all time. Especially he's one of the great running backs of our generation, this generation. So yeah, you know, he got a couple yards to go, man. 200 some yards to go against Cleveland. Cleveland defense ain't no pushover, even despite their record. That is a respectable defense we are playing against. But you know, I'm pretty sure they're gonna try their best to try to feed the monster, feed Derrick Henry. We coming in as an overwhelming favorite in this game. So Derrick Henry might put on the show. And like you say, it's easy for him to bust an 80, 90-yard run. He's been doing it pretty much all season. You can limit to him to 30, 40 yards for about 3 quarters, and then he'll bust one on you, man. So
Exactly.
who knows? Who knows, man? We'll see Saturday. We'll see Saturday, man. I hope he do get it. Even if he don't get it, this season was a great success
Yeah,
for him.
it was a success, bro. It was definitely a success.
He should be in contention for Offensive Player of the Year. If he don't get it, he should. But definitely, man. Been a great season for D. Henry, man, and salute to him, man. And hey, nothing but great things ahead of him. So
for sure. Speaking of offensive players, awards and stuff, NFL MVP race, man, it's pretty much over. I'm just gonna say this, man. This is a Steve McNair, Peyton Manning right there. When both of them, they split the MVP.
With the co-MVP, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Saquon Barkley, he had one of the greatest seasons we ever seen at running back in person. Like, he had one of the greatest seasons, but we know that he's the offensive player of the year. But for MVP, I mean, he's not gonna take the place of a quarterback. To me, if I had to say it, if I had to choose, it would be hard for me to choose, but I would give him great consideration of being MVP from the simple fact that Jalen Hurts hasn't been nowhere close to being spectacular this year. And he's pretty much has like the same situation what you put a quarterback in the fourth quarter. They put him in and actually give him the ball. So as a running back, and it's not unheard of, but I haven't seen it in a very long time.
Yeah, he they close.
Lamar, man, what he's doing, it's better than all his MVP seasons, man. And what people really trying to do, man, they really trying to get this other guy the trophy. From the simple fact that Lamar pretty much is the Jokic of the NFL. You know what I'm saying? He's the Jokic of the NFL. At this point, people tired of the same way they tired of Jokic in the NBA winning MVPs, they tired of Lamar winning MVPs. But at the same time, I can't say bro ain't deserving of the MVP. So whoever win, I'm gonna be cool with. I'm just gonna put it that way. It would be nice if Lamar won it again, but it's just hard this year because both of them started their seasons out rocky. Both of them got hot at one point, and they both cooled down. Like Lamar cooled down a little, and he picked back up. So, I mean, like I said, I'm torn. I'm just torn with it, man. So I just think it should be the co-MVP, man. Like I'm cool with the co-MVP. To be honest, I don't really think neither one of them have proven like outright that they supposed to be the MVP. They haven't separated themselves to me at all. So at this point, I just feel like they just need a co-MVP, man. Because in typical years, the records will be enough to where boom, we end up getting the 2 seed or the 1 seed. Like that's no determining factor. Both of these teams are playing the first week of the playoffs. So it's like ain't too much you can do. But I mean, I'll be spinning on this for a while, Mike. What you got on this one, man?
Man, you know me, man. I'm a little bit biased when it comes to this. You know, Lamar, my boy, man. In the words of the great Ricky Bobby, if you ain't first, you're last. So, hey, with that being said, man.
But being realistic though, Mike, him and Josh Allen, bro. Josh Allen.
He had a great season, for sure.
They identical, bro. And then Josh Allen, they got the 2 seed, bro. Like,
I mean, I give a lot of credit to Josh Allen, bro, this year. He really showed that he can carry his own, you know what I'm saying, without, that was a big question heading to the season. With them losing Stephon Diggs, him not having a bona fide number 1 receiver, not having too many guys that's household names on the offense. So he did a lot, you know what I'm saying? The definition of a most valuable player, MVP, is most valuable player. So definitely, Josh Allen is, you know what I'm saying, when you break it down like that, he is probably the most valuable player. But at the same time, I just think, man, what Lamar did this season, bro, like you said, bounced off you. This is his best season by far. He's leading statistically. Like, man, he's killing it. His career high all across the boards. He's leading the league in completion percentage. He's second in touchdown passes. I think he's second in yards, if I ain't mistaken. Like, he's approaching like down in 5,000 yards. So, and then he's rushing for like almost 900 yards. And it's the touchdown interception ratio is crazy. Like, a lot of people don't give him his credit for that, bro. But the guys, we talking about 37 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. That's like unheard of, bro. Like, it ain't too many people. And too many people did that. I think only one person did that. I think Drew Brees did that, or somebody like that did it. Yeah. But ain't nobody doing stuff like that, bro. Not even Tom Brady, not Peyton Manning. None of them guys ain't doing none of that type of stuff. So, man, we looking at the future, you know what I'm saying, with these guys, man.
Yeah, he broke the rushing record for a quarterback.
He broke the rushing record. He broke Mike Vick record in 6 years. He only been playing 6 years.
Yeah. In the past league.
Right. The guy already won 2 MVPs. The guy ain't even 28 years old yet. So, you know what I'm saying, for him to have a possibility of being a 3-time MVP award winner before the age of 28 is unheard of. Like, you know, it's crazy. Got to give Lamar all his props. I'm not just saying it because he's on my team. He's the quarterback. But you got to get a guy his props, man. And I give Josh Allen his props as well. I do go on record sometimes and saying, you know, he get like erratic, you know what I'm saying, sometimes in games. He do too much sometimes. He could be a little overrated. But he had a great season this year.
Yeah, this year he turned the tide. He made me sort of a believer. I'm not gonna lie. I was in the same boat with you, Mike. What you was to piggyback off what you was saying a little bit. I was in the same boat, man. But I don't mean to just jump in and cut you off, but to me, this is more the reason why I say co-MVP because of. Don't get me wrong, Lamar's stats it's off the charts, but to see him lead his team with they pretty much rebuilt their team. The things that they did in the offseason, the players they let go, I'm looking at it like, bro, they in a full-fledged rebuild, and they finna have bro twisting in the wind. And to see like literally what they lost and to what they doing, and for him to lead this team to the playoffs, that's why I'm saying it's cold, because it's how he's leading this year for the first time.
Right.
And Lamar his stats. So it's like I seen Lamar get in the playoffs and do what he had to do, but not really make it to the promised land. We finally see what people been trying to say about Josh Allen for the last 3 years. We finally see it come to fruition, and it's kind of like, that's why I say it's just so much on both sides, man, that you can dissect. So, like I said, I haven't seen a MVP race this close in a while. Like, because I can say Josh Allen, he did the ultimate thing, led his team to the number 2 overall seed, and they're in the playoffs. And I can say Lamar, he shattered these records, and he's statistically wise one of the greatest quarterback statistic wise, like had for his years ever. So it's like it's hard, man. It's hard.
And then, like, you know, I don't want to leave Saquon out of discussion because he had an amazing season, like we talked about, like. And we had not only an amazing season, one of the greatest plays of all time we ever seen. Like, bro, we never. I'm saying this on radio. We're never going to see that again. Nobody human can do that. You know what I'm saying? So unless you playing Madden, a damn robot or something, you know what I'm saying, come on the field, it's not gonna happen again. Is what we seen with Saquon did.
Even if it did happen, it's still like it didn't happen, because just think about it. You didn't seen somebody get shook before, and you can't go back to the first person that ever shook somebody. Dunks, all this type of deal. But you actually got to witness somebody do something for the first time. You've been watching this shit since you was a kid.
For sure.
And you never seen nobody from all the years. We talking about 30 years plus of watching football. You have never seen a person do that. You didn't see a person do all types of dunks, all kind of stuff.
Right.
But you have never seen nobody do what this dude did. And like I said, when you see somebody do it, you know that they did that with a plan in mind to do that. This man just adapted
on the fly.
It wasn't no plan. This man just fully split second, a millisecond of him thinking to make that move. Like, so if you see somebody doing it again, it would never be the same. It won't even. It's not going to even equal. Somebody can do that and run for a touchdown, bro. It still won't be the same, dog.
It went. And then I'm gonna say this too. I want to give Jared Goff some love too, man, because
honorable mention.
Well, for sure, Jared Goff, man, another cat, man, deserved to be in this race. Like that's why I say this is the first time in a long time we seen four players that's capable of winning this award, man. So usually it'd be clear cut or it'd be a two-man type thing, like it's for
Yeah.
certain. But all these guys are worthy of, winning this award. I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So
As I always say, at some point you see the separation. And this year,
for sure,
it's
for
why
sure,
it's
for
so
sure.
hard. We haven't seen the separation. And
Nah.
like I said, even with Lamar breaking the running record, he's doing it quietly. And the playoffs I already said is not taking him here, it's not taking him here. It's really not doing, it's doing something for his legacy, but for as like leaving the rest of the league in the dust for as where his team's gonna be positioned at, it's like it's just cool at this point.
Right. You're right, but I'm still, I'm I'm MV3, man. But Josh Allen win it, they probably gonna, he kind of like the favorite right now. So it's looking like it might be Josh Allen, trophy to have. But at the same time, you know, Lamar, man, I definitely would like him to win this award. But if Josh Allen win it, hey, he deserves it as well.
I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm not in favor for either one of them to win it by themselves outright. I'm just gonna say that. Put that on the record. Like I can't
They're
see.
not gonna do no co-MVP though.
Bro, I mean, I'm just saying I can't be in favor of either one of them winning it outright. Just for the simple fact, I can't, because okay, I can put Lamar over him stat wise.
Yeah.
But for what Josh Allen doing for his team right now, I can put that over Lamar.
Yeah.
But then Lamar is 3. He 2. So it's not like Lamar just out here, team just barely making the playoffs or anything of that nature. So that's what I'm saying, bro. It's you can't really separate it, bro. So to me, the only way you can do that is because you got to think about it. When Peyton Manning and McNair split it, McNair, that was the year he led his team to the Super Bowl, and that was the year that Peyton Manning threw for all them yards. So it's like McNair got it based on what he was leading his team to do. Peyton Manning, his part of the stats.
It was more of a team, award back then.
Exactly. So. But what I'm saying is it was because of how he led.
Yeah.
The same thing is what Josh Allen doing. And the Peyton Manning part was the stats. The same thing is what Lamar doing. So it's like, that's the way I see it. If you can determine what this dude was doing for his team and how many stats, you can separate it. I mean, I feel like you can separate it now. But yeah, man, before you got anything else to get on this topic, Mike, before we roll into our last one?
Nah, just El Freaky for MV3, man.
100. Man, we're gonna give a little dab of NBA. Reason we on this topic because you see this guy with this Lakers hat on. So he's the guy, everything all Lakers, like they say on the big network. Bama Bull is your source for all Lakers. But just being real, man, what you got on D-Lo, man, getting sent back to Brooklyn for the second time, and why you think LA did it? I have my opinion, the reason why they did it, because they did it and get shit back for real. And to me, but yeah, go ahead, kick it out, Mike.
Well, hey, anyway, all I can say is it was time, man. It definitely was time. It definitely was time.
I give you that.
It was time, man. We've been trying to get him out. He's been at the topic of trade talks for the past 3 years, man. They've been trying to get him out of there for the definitely the last 2 years. Man, D. Russell, man, D-Lo, You know, he did some cool things when he came back to LA for the second stint. But he also had some decisions. I mean, some moments, man, where you was like, man, get this dude off this team immediately. And hey, man, you know, D'Lo, man, he one of those streaky shooters, bro. You know, when he get hot, he get hot. He always was a liability on defense. Um, we talked about this before with D'Lo and LeBron combination match. It just wasn't just. I ain't gonna say it wasn't a great fit, but it's just they don't complement each other. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You know what I'm saying? So, D'Lo getting traded to Brooklyn for the second time. We know he was with Brooklyn before a couple of years ago. He played 2 seasons with them. I think that was 17 and 18. Um, when he ironically got traded, you know what I'm saying, to Brooklyn from LA. So it's like coming a full circle moment for him. Um, D'Angelo Russell had his best season in Brooklyn the first time around, and the first time he ever his one and only All Star appearance was with Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So you know, hope you know with D'Lo going to Brooklyn, that's good for him. He'll be able to get a chance to shine. He won't have a lot of pressure on him. He can turn back into that 20-point scorer. Um, he can, you know, shoot the light side, shoot that them boy 100 times. You know, he ain't gonna hit in Brooklyn opposed to, hey, D'Lo, watch don't shoot this, or D'Lo, you can't shoot this many times. And so, you know, that eased the pressure off of him. He is going to a sorry team. You know, Brooklyn, they ain't going nowhere no time fast. They're gonna be bottom feeders. They're gonna be in the Cooper Flag sweepstakes. Um, so man, D'Lo can reestablish himself as a pure scorer. You know, he ain't got to worry about playing defense or spacing out for LeBron and AD. He can just do his thing now. And for as the trade they got back, they get Dorian Finney-Smith and they get Shake Milton. So what they got in return, it's not gonna really just move the needle for LA. It do provide a little more depth, a little more complementary pieces to the puzzle. Dorian Finney-Smith is a great defender. He's shooting 44% from the 3-point line. But we all know when them guys they shoot 40, then at 50% from the line, they get to LA, that percentage is gonna drop dramatically. So Shake Milton, he was a great role player in Philly. He kind of got lost in the shuffle when he got traded a couple times. So hopefully he can reestablish himself. I know he can get hot as well. Um, you know, he's a great penetrator. You know, a guy that can shoot the basket. He can handle it well. But it's not no move that can move the needle. Like I think they I've been hearing a lot of rumbles about the Lakers being in the De'Aaron Fox trade talks. De'Aaron Fox
Heard that too. Shit, they
is
just
a
traded a piece. I mean,
I don't know. So that's what I'm saying is
that's what
it's
I'm
still
saying.
some more
Like, if
it's
they,
still some more things.
I don't understand, bro. This man is a valuable piece to trade to them because he'll be getting back something similar for scoring wise.
Yeah, but a lot of people is I think they just got what they was going. At one point in time, his value was at a point where they could have made a move for that. But I just think right now, where his value is at, I think they just got what they wanted to get. Man, just it just started becoming a problem where like we just got to get some for this guy, man. For you know what I'm saying? So, um, you know, like I said, I could see them making another trade before the trade deadline and trying to get in the mix. I know if they try to get another big star, I know De'Aaron Fox is at the top of the list. That'll be a great trade, of course, but they'll have to do a lot, and they'll have to come off of somebody they probably don't want to come off of, i.e., you know, Don Connect or Austin Reeves. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? I think Austin Reeves is third most valuable player on the team right now as we speak. He's having a great season, Austin Reeves.
You can't rely on AD.
Right. So, you know, but we talking about De'Aaron Fox too. So they gonna have to if they do make that whatever, if that was to occur,
Yeah, I mean, I
they
would do it.
yeah, I would too. I definitely would, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. But to give up Austin Reeves and Don Connect, like that's a lot.
What
Like
you
I
think
ain't
it's gonna do for him though, Mike? He's still a point guard going to play with LeBron.
De'Aaron Fox.
I can't see how it's gonna help his career, bro. Like playing with LeBron, man. I can't see De'Aaron Fox. He need the ball in his hand.
For sure, yeah.
I don't see how that's gonna work with LeBron still being there when Austin Reeves. What Rock say? Know your role and shut your mouth. That's your boy, ain't it, Mike? So
Yeah.
it's like Austin, he know to come up, come off a couple of picks, play some defense, stand in the corner. You know what I'm saying? When LeBron give him the green light, he attack. Of course he do.
Right.
But it's like I just feel like, bro, it would destroy his game, man, to play with LeBron and not being able to play the game above the rim the way he played. It sounds good on paper, and like I said, I'll make the trade myself, but I don't know what that looked like.
I don't know, but with the piece they did get, if we lead a team as constructed right now, I mean the team is not good as a championship type team right now. Definitely, they got some players supposed to come back. Vanderbilt, Christian Woods. Who else supposed to come back? It was somebody else supposed to come back as well. Oh, Jackson Hayes. So they get some more interior players, interior defenders, and guys that can shoot the three. But I'll just decide, man. Perimeter defense is still a problem for the Lakers, man, for sure. So until they fix that, they still gonna keep running to that wild, man. So it's gonna take a team effort. Like I said, the Dorian Finney-Smith addition should help our defense, the Lakers defense, out tremendously. The guy can defend pretty much all 5 positions. He is a valuable defender. We get Vanderbilt back along with Dorian Finney-Smith. They kind of like the same player, to be exact. So, like I said, I'm looking for them guys to make another trade, man. So I don't think this is the end of it. I think, I think Rob Pelinka gonna pull off something else. Whether it be big or small, it's gonna be something else on down the line before next month's trade deadline.
Jimmy Butler just came out and asked for a trade.
Just now?
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie, I just seen something. I mean, we seen that coming, but at the same time, I seen something today that kind of disturbed me. I seen him and they was warming up and they was shooting the ball. Man, that dude wasn't even into it. Like he was just like it just seemed like he ready to just get the hell out of Miami at this point, man. We all know Jimmy Butler is one of the most passionate players, competitive guys in the league.
Yeah, they asked him in the press conference, could he get his joy back? I mean, bro, you making over $20 million a year, bro. I don't want to hear that shit, man. I'm just gonna be real with you, bro. I don't want to do that. I see him up. I just left Walmart a couple of hours ago, bro. And dude got down that bitch pushing buggies and shit. That's the person who need to be out here like the joy gone. Shit, this nigga, man.
Jimmy did a lot in a short time with the Heat, man. He had a lot of success with the Heat, man. So Jimmy don't owe them guys nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, bro, he owed them what he signed up on that damn contract, bro. That's what he owed them, bro. Stop it. Like I'm not, no, bro.
We all know this is a player league though, man. Like, we at the
league, bro, but this the thing though, bro. It's only a handful of people in that has the power to put that on their name. He don't have the power to put that on his name, bro. Because Jimmy Butler he not known for nothing but playing hard. Butler, he ain't Oh, Butler finna. No, he not known for none of that. He known for playing hard, bro. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm
So
saying,
he ain't the best two-way player in the league.
bro? As much as I don't like Paul George, bro, I would take Paul George over him.
Oh nah,
Oh yeah.
I can't.
Oh yes, bro.
I can't. I can't agree on that.
Jimmy Butler. When the last time Jimmy Butler just got buckets?
Huh?
Like, come on, bro.
Man.
I'm talking about like 30, 40 points.
His name Jimmy Buckets.
Come
That's
on.
his alter ego.
And Danny Dimes' nickname is Danny Dimes.
Oh man, see that's fool's gold.
I'm not comparing it, but I'm just talking about the reference. When you want to reference that somebody got something good behind their name. Nah, bro. I'm tired of Jimmy, bro. Jimmy showed up with goddamn with green braids, bro. Come on, man. Nah, bro. Jimmy had a good run, bro. He, like I say, he's a hard player, but when you put him side by side against the elites in the league, bro, come on, man.
Hey, I feel you, but I'm taking Jimmy Butler over Paul George, bro.
Nah,
What Jimmy do in the playoff? What Jimmy do in the playoffs? Man, come on, Paul George can't touch that, bro.
Man, so we gonna build this man whole career.
Nah, I'm just saying, like
playoffs.
What Jimmy do in the playoffs and Paul knows.
I'm not comparing no playoffs, bro. You said the best two-way player, and I'm talking about somebody, Paul George, that can run the offense, play hard on defense, and he can get you a bucket any kind of way. I'm not gonna put no money that Jimmy Butler can get me can create space, get his own shot, and shoot a three or something like that. No, I'm not taking him over Paul George to do that. If you tell me if you telling me I need this player to shoot to create space, and get me a 3-pointer, man, I'm taking Paul George there all day, man. I'm taking Paul George all day. Like I'm not saying that Jimmy Butler is trash or anything like that. I'm not disrespecting the man or nothing like that. I'm just saying, bro, the hoopla that's going around this man's name, bro, like that shit that happened in Miami, bro, that shit was magic, bro. It's in the same category that shit happened with New Orleans. So it's not on the magnitude or level, but circumstances as far as, you know what I'm saying, catching something and running out the fumes, bro. Like that shit can be recreated, bro. If that shit was real, it would have been recreated, bro. That shit just was magic, bro. And like I said, I love Jimmy when he played for the Bulls. I love Jimmy when he played for the Timberwolves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that love for him came from him playing hard. You know what I'm saying? It didn't come from him just, you know what I'm saying, on some SG type playing game. You know what I'm saying? It ain't come from him doing nothing like, you know what I'm saying, Bron or Melo or, you know what I'm saying, KD or Steph. The love for him as far as basketball didn't come from none of that. It came from him being a hard player, playing hard, playing the game on, he ain't on the level of Russ, but the way Russ is a superstar and play the game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like I said, I mean, where he gonna go? What he's gonna contribute to a team? Like, if he ain't going to no top tier team, bro, it's not gonna make sense. Jimmy's just trying to get another check, which is cool. I feel him, but at the end of the day, bro, that's just a whole nother episode, man. But that's where I'm at with Jimmy, bro. Jimmy tripping. Like, bro, you got one more year, dog. I don't know, you got one more year on this contract?
Yeah.
Man, wait that shit out, bro. Like, we almost to the halfway point of the season, bro. And then his reputation in the league, bro. Like, and you doing this? Come on, man. But we do a segment at the end of the show called "Get It Off Your Chest." I guess that was me getting what I had off my chest with Jimmy Buckets. Mike, do you got anything to get off your chest, bro? Any?
Yeah,
Sometimes,
man.
sometimes we don't.
Man, yo, man. First off, man, I want to congratulate, man, one of the ghosts of the game, man, my boy Brian, man, with another record. You know what I'm saying? Had 38 points tonight, man. Got to give it to him, man. As him and Jordan, the only player 40 years old to have 35 plus, man. So, you know, with that said, Brian with another milestone, man. I know one night don't like that, man, but it's another milestone. Whether you like it or not, we're gonna keep piling the milestones on, man. Keep doing our thing. Congratulations to Bryce, man. His son, man. Bryson committed to Arizona.
Yeah, salute to him. That boy doing that shit the right way. He doing it the right way.
For sure, man. So love to see it, man. Nothing but big things for Bryce. Be on the lookout for that. And man, just want to put the world on notice, man. If they didn't notice, if they ain't see, man, one of the coldest, you know, I hate to say it like this, but one of the coldest white boys I seen run the ball, man. The guy from Arizona State, man, Scatterboo, man. That boy's a straight dog, man. I know a lot of NFL teams are gonna overlook this guy because he ain't gonna run no 4.2, 4.3, but this guy's the definition of pure football player. I've been watching the guy play all season, been keeping tabs on him. And if you're an NFL team, you need a running back, hey, you better draft this dude, Scatterboo, man.
I pray to God that Dallas stay out of that trick bag.
Oh,
nah.
That's
a trick bag, bro.
Yeah, y'all better be getting the boy from Boise State. Now, y'all connected to our boy from Boise State, but on some late round, third, fourth round pick, still at the draft. Telling you, man, I'm telling you now.
Somebody, a playoff contender, gonna snatch that boy up.
Man, that dude gonna tell you he go to the right team. Telling you, bro. Dude gonna do something. I'm telling you, bro.
I can see, bro. I can see him going to the Raiders or somebody like that.
Man, that dude, I'm telling you, even the 49ers, even though McCaffrey, you know, he going whatever. Let that dude go to the 49ers.
49ers draft a quarterback before they draft him. I feel like I see bro going to the Raiders, bro. I see him going to the Raiders.
Wherever he go, I'm telling you, somebody gonna get them a football player, and they gonna get them a steal, bro.
Yeah,
for sure.
But that's all you got, Mike, man.
That's all I got, man. You know, we starting out 2025 with a bang, man. With our first show. You know, we're gonna be doing our thing, man. You know, it's 2025, start of the year, man. Big things, man. From on forward, man, and be looking at.
For sure. Mike gonna have y'all plugged in with this first half of the NBA show coming. I mean, NBA season coming soon. So be on the lookout for that, man. We're gonna keep these bangers coming. We're gonna start the new year all right. We kind of slid back a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? We trying to slide back in. So with that being said, man, we out of here. We catch y'all on the flip side.
So